So we're going to double click on that. And I was playing just a random course. I think it was a Kildare course, and I had a few golfers with me. So let's see how this looks. Hopefully I sound better if I happen to be on live. Still not seeing myself on here. But it was acting kind of funky. So I'm just going to play a couple of holes of golf here. I just want to see if this will work. Still running tests between StreamYard and my old software. It looked like I was having some issues. So let's see. I like to put on the CPU assist. Just saves me a little bit of time. So I know that I'm hitting the right club. There we go. There's the driver. And we're away. And first hit is off to the side. Okay, so it looks like I am up and running. I apologize for this, folks. Couldn't figure it out last night why I couldn't get it to go live. And again, it must have been a USB issue. Love this mixer. I love the Rode. I love the fact that I can use my good mic right here, and hopefully I do have the good mic on. And I think I do have the good mic working. But again, it's got because it goes back and forth with the USB, which is a good thing. So you can, get sound coming in from Skype, let's say, and then you can record your microphone at the same time. So it's got like a two-way street going on, and you have to make sure you select the right audio. So I think that was the problem, is I had the wrong audio selected and it was kicking me back out. So anyway, Larry Mize comes up now. He's going to hit a driver and lead to the left side of the fairway. And some of these guys got power drives, and some of these guys got good irons, some of these guys have good putting. So that's what's kind of fun about the three guys I picked here. Now Mr. Duffy Waldorf. So he's going to slam the driver. We're going to get a little greedy with the driver. Ooh, went a long way, but I got greedy and I went way off to the side. Well, that's a pretty good miss hit. What a way to start the day here on one. So Waldorf is away. He doesn't have much of a choice. He's just going to have to pitch it out there. It's always the last guy that you get a little silly with. All right, so he's safely on the green. Larry Mize now. So what does this green look like? Oh, coming at me. Okay. So I need to get this deep enough here. How about that? 8-iron. Right at the hole, but I'm not going to get up over that lip. That's going to come back the other way. No, not too bad. All right, so Freddie Couples. We're going to try to sneak it in over here, Mr. Fred. Let's go 100. See if we can sneak it in the back over here. Oh, a little far. I was trying to avoid the hill on the green. All right, now here's this guy, Mr. Duffy, who had a couple of duffs off the top. Try to get this wedge up on the green. Get it up over this hill and near the hole. Go for a par putt. No, he's going to land on the hill and come backwards. He's just having all kinds of problems here on the first hole. Double checking sound. Hope you guys can still hear the game sound. Yep, I got it. Okay, so now... Oh, we don't want to go over there. What was I thinking? Okay. So let's get this on the green here. How about like that? Come on, Mr. Freddie Couples. Get a little bit of a roll here. Okay. Okay, because I know the green was headed that way, so we got a little bit of a roll. That's all right. And now for par. He's a ways off going up this hill over here. Can he pull off the putt? No. Nope. Did not. Larry Mize, the only guy for birdie attempt here. Curling, curling, curling back towards the hole. Just missed it. So he's going to tap in for par. And now this guy for bogey, Mr. Duff. Yeah, he got a little greedy off the tee. And he's in trouble now. So par attempt here. Okay, so we should have a 4, a 4, and a 5 off of that one if I show the scorecard. Yep, 4, 4, and a 5. Here we go. So Freddie Couples will tee off again first. We'll get that driver going 100%. Small wind. right at his face. And he'll be okay over there on the side. Get around that tree and he'll have a nice shot to the green. Okay. So now here's this guy here. Let's go driver 100%. Larry Mize. Yeah. And he is the fairway miser on that one, right down the middle. And Mr. Duff. He's not going to get crazy this time. He's down by a stroke, so he doesn't need to play catch-up just yet. Nice job. Off to the right over here. I think he'll be in probably the best shape out of all three. There we go. Mize is away. As the green goes down to about 7 o'clock. There we go. That's a nice shot, right? Oh, let's bring that back to 100%. Get some more accuracy on that. Maybe not the distance, but that's good. That's where you want to be, right there. And rolling back a little bit. He's okay. Okay. Mr. Duffy here. Sandwich. Sandwich. Gonna hit the sandwich. A little off to the right. Coming back a little bit. Pin high, as they say. Maybe not anymore. Oh, he'll have some work to do. He's got to go upstairs on that one. Okay. And then Freddie Couples. 100%. And he goes a little long again. Freddie Couples been hitting long. Oh, he's going to get a little curl back here as that green brings it back a little bit. He's in good shape. Larry Mize is away. Uphill straight. We're going to go aggressive here. 23 feet away. And, oh, almost paid off. Went right by the hole. Nice bid. Slightly uphill. Duffy, 19 feet away. Can he get at least close? Ooh, curl back, just curled around the hole. And he will tap that in for the par. Okay, not bad. Freddie Couples for the bird. Here on 2. Trying to read this downhill break, and he did not read that well. That should be, oh, now it's Mize up now. So Mize will tap in for par, and this should be a par putt. Whoa, it was for Freddie Couples. 4s all around as we go to the 3rd hole. And again, everybody even except for Duffy Waldorf, who's over by 1. So it's a par 3. You can see the green's going to go. The green's going to go right to 3 o'clock pretty much. Actually, 9 or 10 o'clock rather, coming to your left as you're looking at it. So what are we going to hit here? 6 iron. Looks good. Let's get it up over the water. Get it on that little green there. It looks like a Dorito. And he's not going to get it up that hill. That'll come back down a little bit. And that'll be all right. That's probably looking at a 2-putt from there. So you want to get it up on this hill. That's the key. Larry Mize now. See if he can get this to carry. Oof, he just got that up. He'll be at the bottom as well, so he'll be hitting up that hill on shot number 2 here at the par 3, hole number 3. And now it's Mr. Duffy Waldorf. He's going to hit 95%, which is usually not good, but he might get that bounce off the hill. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he hit that hill and got up on the top. So he is in good shape up there for the bird attempt. So slightly uphill, 35 feet away. We're going to get aggressive here, Freddie Couples. Whoa, see ya. Wow, that's not what we wanted to do. Maybe that'll come back down to earth a little bit. Wow, he went steaming by that hole. So Mize, he's just going to do a regular putt after seeing that. You want to snug that up for the bird. I mean, for the par. Yeah, that's what you wanted. Freddie Couples is still off in La La Land. Waldorf for the bird. Can he get that to curve back in? No, he would have tied the match up with that. He did not make it. Now for par, a long way away, 12 feet. Can he save the hole? And he does not. So he will fall back a stroke as of right now. Mize for the lead. Par in for the lead. And, ooh, he barely got it, but it's in. And now Waldorf for par. And he will remain one over. So let's take a look at what we got now on the scorecard. So Freddie Couples with the bogey falls back to +1. So right now Larry Mize with 3 straight pars leads this match. And he will tee us off here on hole number 4. It's a long par 5. Trying to stay away from that water. Oh boy, heard some grunts and groans from the crowd. And he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Don't know why they were grunting and groaning, but he's okay. So we want to lay this right out here with a 3-wood, I think. I think that's what Duffy Waldorf's going to hit. Just tone that down a bit. Yep, that's safe. That is very safe. And in good shape with the 3-wood. Over here now. No, we don't want to get too cute with the water right there. Let's bring it down to 3-wood. Freddie Couples. Yep, that's pretty good. So we got 3 balls all within a few yards of each other. And that's a terrific drive by the 3 golfers here on hole number 4. Duffy Waldorf is away. There's a chance he could get there. Let's kick it up. He's going to go for it. He's down by a stroke. He's going to go for it here. And, oh, he got pretty close. He might even get on, and he does. And he got the roll. That is a terrific shot. Duffy Waldorf, who's down by a stroke, and this snugged that up for the eagle attempt. And Bobby Catalano tuning in from the Antarctic, also known as Florida, who's probably, you're probably cooler than we are today. It's up in the 90s again today. So let's see. I don't know what your temperature down there in Florida is, but a friend of mine just moved from Worcester, which is just outside of Boston, down to Florida, and it was cooler in his Florida place than it was in his Massachusetts place last night, and he was laughing at everybody. All right, so 5-wood now for Larry Mize. Nothing too crazy. If he gets a little bit of a roll, he might get on that green, and, ooh, so close, but that's okay. He's an okay. That's a chip and a putt. That's up and down right there for Mr. Mize. Now Freddie Couples. He's going to shoot. Boy. He's going to shoot the 3-iron over this way. He's going to play for the up and down. Yeah, I tell you, up here in our area where myself and Al Red Sox fan are, the weather has been horrible. It was single digits well into March, and then still 30s and 40s midway through April, and then May was about the same, and then somewhere along the line it went from 45 to 85. So it was just a yucky kind of spring, and we don't really have springs anymore. Our winters start later, which is nice, because we used to get hit in December with a lot of snow. Now the snow doesn't really fly till January, but it doesn't end till April now either, so it's been yucky up here. Okay, so Freddie Couples now. Let's read the green. We have 88 today. Over here, we are, I think we're in the 90s right now. Let's read that again. I want to come over here. Here we go. I'm going to try to chip, read that. Can that curl back for him for a nice little putt? Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, it's makeable. It's makeable. What was the temperature here right now? 90. Headed up to 92 today. Sorry, Raymond. Got my buddy here. Call him right back. So we're going to continue on right now. Hole number 4. Mize now looking for a chip and a putt as well. And here we go. And he is close on that one. And see if he can tap out. Putt now. This is for eagle right now. And, oh, almost. Almost. So I got everybody bugging me on this Sunday. There's people actually playing hockey today outside. Friends of mine in Connecticut and in Massachusetts are playing hockey outside today. It's 90 degrees outside today, and it's a wall of humidity. I don't know how they're doing it today. One of them just called me, so I know he made it, so that's good. Oh, and it's a bird, Freddie Couples. So it's our first bird of the day. You guys made tunnels. Oh, snow with the snow. Yeah, we did that too. Duffy Waldorf with the bird attempt. He got it too. So up and down here now, Larry Mize will get the bird as well. So I think everybody got a birdie on that one. So, yep. 3 blue boxes here. We remain even. Larry Mize in the league at -1. Oh, we built all kind of snow forts and stuff like that. It was pretty good. So let's get the driver going. Larry Mize, who's in the lead. And he'll sneak that onto the green. I can't imagine anything going on outdoors on a day like today. I went to Florida many years ago to visit a friend, and let me tell you, it was like oh, look at this hit. Holy, that's a 3-wood. That's a 3-wood, Duffy Waldorf. That's not even a driver. That is, that's terrible. And we went down to Florida at the end of May, and there was nobody out. I mean, when I say there was nobody out, there was nobody out. You went from car to house, car to the market, car to wherever you were going. There was nobody out walking a dog, nobody cutting the grass, nobody jogging, nobody playing baseball. It was just, and we're not used to something like that up here. Duffy Waldorf. And, well, we got it out of one rough into another, but we're getting there a little bit at a time. Yeah, it's all AC to AC, exactly right. Freddie Couples now going to try to nail this at the green. And it was just, but I'd never seen that, being up here. Now, I've been to hot places before, but nothing like that. And just, I remember they had a little grill, a little charcoal grill. And the guy would go outside, light the grill, and go back inside. There was like no hanging out by the grill having a beer. It was too hot. And then he'd go out and he'd put the burgers on and come back in the house. And that's what it was the entire time. It was really crazy how out here, I mean, we get hot and it's all yucky and stuff, but we'll still hang out and have a beer or, sit out and watch the burgers or flip them. But, well, geez, if they're outside, good for them. I don't know how they do it. All right, see if we can get on the green here. It'll be a long putt on this par 4. But, yeah, it's just as hot as it gets here. We only get a handful of days like this. There's only there might be 5 or 6 days that are this bad every year that you just can't go out. And but down there, I was like, man, I could see that happening every single day. And Waldorf, he's going to fall even further now. He just keeps hitting his drives off, and it's terrible. That's why you're always melting? Yeah, I don't doubt it. Larry Mize for the bird, long ways off. Headed right towards the hole, and Larry Mize trying to improve on his lead in this, but he'll remain at -1. And in the lead for right now, Freddie Couples can tie the match with this birdie attempt from 21 feet away. Trying to read this little break, and he's going to come up a little short on this one here. So bogey attempt for Duffy, and he'll put that in, and Mr. Fred, he'll get his as well. So let's take a look at the scorecard here. We had actually talked about moving to Florida. Okay, 4, 4, 5. So, Mize is -1. So Duffy Waldorf, he goes up to +1 now. So he's in some trouble. We had talked about going down there. We actually started researching cities down there, trying to find a place that might have a hockey rink that I could, maybe get a job at or something like that. And we looked at a couple places and they weren't really any cheaper than where we are now. And they got hit with a bad hurricane. Like the next week, that city got hit with a hurricane. We're like, oh boy. And then you see the temperatures down there. Then you see the temperatures here, and we're like, man, if we can't handle 5 or 6 days of heat, why are we going to Florida? So, yeah, Jess just seems okay with the heat. That, some people are perfectly fine with it. They really are, and that's good for them. Really good for them. This one headed there. Oh, this is a bird attempt, almost in the putting box by Freddie Couples, as he tries to get back into it. Now, Duffy Waldorf, he needs something good to happen here. A hole-in-one would be nice in this par 3 for Duff to get back into the match. It'd be my first hole-in-one ever here in Action PC Golf, but no, I'm not. Yeah, there's hockey rinks down there, ice hockey and roller hockey, depending where you go. They're probably not as prevalent as they are up here. But, yeah. All right, so we're going to Larry Mize for birdie. We're going to lag this slightly downhill. I just want to get this close. Can I put that in? No! Ooh, that was close, but that's all right. We'll tap that in for par. We'll play it safe right now with the lead. Freddie Couples for birdie, slightly uphill. And, ooh, in and out. He hammered that. Freddie Couples will have to settle for par here. And now Duffy Waldorf, he'd like this. Get back in this matchup. Slightly uphill. We're just going to do a regular putt. No, I'm going to say no, but that's curling. No, he's short. Should have got aggressive. So another par. It's just, you see we get them up here once in a while, but it's nothing like down there. I mean, so whole cities get destroyed down there. All right, this is the course, if you remember, I hit on the wrong fairway. This is I remember this one. This one I hit down here at the bottom. And then I says, where the hell's the green? It's way up there. So I think I got to hit over here right now. So, yeah, there we are. For some reason, some of these holes, they go right next to each other. And I hit on the wrong fairway sometimes. It happens. And that happens in real golf, too. I've played off of many fairways that were not the right fairway. Let's hit the 3-wood. Let's see if we can get this a little further on down the line. If that can hit and stop. And no, it rolls in. See that little choke point right here? That is tough. Now Duffy Waldorf, he has a chance. Oh, he's got the driver. He could maybe go a little bit further on down the fairway here, but he can't hit it straight to save his life. And, oh, he's all right. Yeah, Duffy's all right. There we go. Oh, yes, better than in the trees. That was tough. That was like a Rush song, the trees on that one there. All right, so now we're gonna hammer this. We're gonna hammer it. We're gonna go 3-iron, and we're gonna hammer this down the fairway there. Looking good, par 5, Freddie Couples. There we go. That could be good for an up and down. I don't know if you saw the new streaming service we found. It is really sweet. I'm not using it right now because I don't really need it for this game. But, boy, I tell you, the possibilities for that are really, really incredible. Really excited about that. I think Al used it last night. Ron used it yesterday. Oh, Larry Mize. Oh, at the beach. He's at the beach, Daytona Beach. All right, Duffy Waldorf, 3-up. Boy, he could get there. He could get there, couldn't he? With the 5-wood. Let's try it. He's down. Just down the middle. That is a nice 5-wood on the green in 2. It's just, yeah, the little things they added, like the laying over of the comments and adding the people's names and sharing the screen. It is really, really easy and it's really fun, and I'm really looking forward to using that software. And if you want to spend the money on it, you can put your own graphics on there, and it's really kind of cool. And just a couple of young kids that did that, and they're very responsive with their tech support, at least right now, until they get probably huge like Google, then you'll have all the complaining. But right now they're doing a pretty good job. Let's go a little further here with the lob wedge. Couples out of the sand. That might have worked. That extra percentage. Yeah, I gave it 60%. That's going to be nice. Mr. Couples now. Yeah, that looks good. Right about there. He's going to try the lob wedge himself. Oh, he shanked it off to the left. That's not going to curl back. And he's going to go into the bunker. That's a tough play right there. He tried to play the curve and did not get there. So Duffy Waldorf, eagle putt. After all this, he's got an eagle putt. We're going to lag this up. We're going to get as close as we can. See if we can get the bird out of this. Kind of pulling for Duffy here. And yeah, that's the way to go. And Mr. Ron, I solved the problem. If you missed the beginning of the stream. All right, Freddie Couples now. Shot 4 coming out of the sand. And that's going to be okay. That's going to sit. That's nice. Freddie Couples. Yeah. Larry Mize for the bird. He's leading the match here. This will put him at -2 and in command. And bang, he's in. He goes to -2. Duffy for bird, trying to get back to even here. This is a makeable 3.7 feet. Yeah, all right. The Duff got the bird. And Freddie Couples for par. Yeah, it's in. It's in. So I had the wrong USB audio selection from my mixer. That's why it was kicking me out. It turns out that the on-the-road mixer over here, as you know, it goes back and forth with the USB, so that way you can hear me and I can hear you on Skype, and you know, I can broadcast and also listen through it, so it's a two-way street. So there's 2 different selections when selecting audio, and I had the wrong one selected because it just kept kicking me out this morning, and when I looked, I chose the second option, and that seemed to work pretty well because the first time, boom, I got right on. That's what I'm playing. So I'm just I'm playing around today as more of another test to see what's going on. But it seems like every time I get a new piece of equipment. Oh boy, Larry Mize, the leader, is in trouble. He mishit that to the left with the driver, a bad mishit here on hole 8, and he is in the trees. He is not looking good in the trees. So now Duffy Waldorf's going to play this safe with a 3-wood. Going to play this out, trying to get it around the bend, get a good shot at the green. He's in the second cut. And here we go. Now a driver attempt for Freddie Couples. Going to try to sneak into the lead here. And he's going to be right next to Mr. Duffy over here. So Duffy Waldorf is actually away out of all this. A big sloping green headed towards 9 o'clock, as I like to call it. So we're going to drop that right about there. 85, pitch and wedge. Duffy Waldorf trying to climb back into this thing. He can hit and sit. It'd be all right. Maybe come back down that hill a little bit. Can he get the roll? Can he get the roll back down the hill? Yeah, Duffy. It's coming back towards the hole. Look at this shot, folks. It might go in. It might go in. Oh, no. He almost holed that second shot from how many feet away or yards away? Oh, I got to save that one. That is a save. Wow. That was pretty cool, folks. Up the hill and down the hill. That was really neat. Now Freddie Couples, can he do the same thing here? Can he get this to go up the hill and back down? No, he's going to come up short. But that was something else here. That was one of the more funner shots. Funner shots I've taken here. Now Larry Mize, boy, world of problems here for Mr. Mize. Oh boy. 13% chance of hitting a tree. Does he try to get out of trouble and get on the green? What do you think? And he does. And he's out of trouble, and he's on the green. He hit it a little further, but he had to do it. So if he can two-putt from here, he'll save par. And let's see what he's going to do. We're going to lag this. We just want to get this close to save the par. After that terrible drive. Oh, get down the hill. He's got to get that to roll. He's got to catch the hill, and he does. Does it got enough momentum to get down that hill? It does. It's going to go a little wide of the hole, but that's okay. That's a good putt for Mr. Mize. So now for birdie, Freddie Couples, slightly uphill, 10 feet away. To go -1, and Freddie's in. Woohoo! I didn't think it was going to drop. He's got the 3. Now Larry Mize for par to remain in the lead. Oh, no! Ooh, he had a bad drive. He got out of trouble. And now the match is tied. Oh, he almost missed it again. He missed it again. And he'll get his first bogey of the day. Now, Duffy Waldorf, after all that, he has a chance for birdie here. And he does. After that terrific, terrific shot. Boy, that was a fun one. I don't know if I can see the replays from here. I don't think I can, right? No. That would be pretty fun. I'll have to watch that again, maybe at the end. So Duffy Waldorf, for the first time, he will hit first. He will grace us, and he will lead the way. He seems to have the better driver, at least as far as distance. So let's see if we can get Duffy back into this game. He's been trailing since the very first hole when he got greedy on a drive, and that's looking good. Yeah, DW looking good on the fairway. Let's take a look at the scorecard. We didn't look at that after the last round. So all even, everybody at -1. So Mize with the bogey here lost the lead. These two guys, Couples and Waldorf with birdies. So that's a 2-shot swing, and that's why everyone's even up here at -1. So Freddie Couples, he doesn't have the distance as some of these other guys. Oh, he's still gonna hit the driver. Pork fried rice and orange chicken. That sounds good. Larry Mize with the driver, backing off to 100%. He had a disastrous hole 8. Bad drive and a missed short putt, and he blew the lead. Orange chicken is unbelievable. We get that up here from Trader Joe's. It is really good. They make me hungry. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here. So a 7-iron, Larry Mize. Hit that here. See if I can get that to hit and stop. And a little far. And he'll roll off the green. Maybe come back a tad, and he's okay. He's safe here in the par 4. Duffy Waldorf. I'm going to try to put that right about there. Yeah, let's go there. Hit the pitching wedge right at the flag, and he comes up a little short. That's all right. That'll roll out in the middle of the green for him. Freddie Couples, he tends to hit it a little far, and this one's going to be off to the left and far as well. So Freddie Couples has not been dialed in today whatsoever, but everybody is about the same distance away. So for Bird, slightly uphill. He can get aggressive on this one here because everybody else is off the green. So Duffy's going to get a little aggressive, and it pays off. He might have the lead here with that birdie. Holy cow. After a tough start for Mr. DW, he is back in action with a bird here. Aggressive putt on hole number 9. Now Freddie Couples off the green. Going to try to snug this up. And I think he didn't hit that enough. Needs a little bit more. He's got some work to do. Larry Mize. He's going to go right at the hole. Trying to get that roll, and he'll tap that in for par. Almost 7 feet, and he drains it. Okay, so that's a par for Mr. Couples. Mr. Mize with the par as well. And now let's take a look at things as Duffy Waldorf has come out of nowhere. The former greenskeeper leading the pack. There he is, -2. Look at that, Duffy. Look at, he started off here bad, Bird bad, and then 3 blue boxes in a row for Duffy. And we got the driver now coming out. And come back to the right, come back to the right. Can he get a kick? And he does. Right there on the left-hand side. He'll have a tough shot towards the fairway from there. A couple of trees in the way. But that hole is off to the right a little bit, so he might be all right. Hit a 3-wood here from Freddie Couples. Got to keep that off to the right. Yeah, very safe. Nicely placed by Mr. Couples. Couples with a couples of good shots in a row. Larry Mize. He's going to try to be the fairway miser here. He's going to hit the driver. And if he gets to the right, he'll be looking good. And he does. Right in the center, a little curl. And that looks good here on hole 10. Freddie Couples is away. What does the green say? The green says another slope down to, well, maybe 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to put it right about there. 9-iron. Freddie Couples. And looking good. Look at that right there. Mr. Couples puts it right by the hole. And that puts the pressure on Duffy Waldorf, who was back in this match after a tough first few holes. Can he hit and sit? Is he going to snug that one up? Yeah! Oh, boy. So now Larry Mize is up. What are the chances of me hitting 3 good shots in a row? 9-iron coming in high. Coming in high. Coming in high and hot. And we're a little short on that one. So Mize is away uphill. Straight 26 feet away. We're going to get aggressive on this putt right here. And that's all right. That's going to be a tap in for par. Okay. Bird attempt for Duffy. No. Ooh, he would have loved that one. Now Freddie Couples for the lead. Got it. He goes to -2 for par. Larry Mize is falling apart. Seems like when he hit that bad drive, he fell apart earlier in this match. And Freddie Couples now has inched up and into the lead. Well, tied for the lead with Waldorf. And Mize falling apart here. He was good here through the first 3. He had the bird going on here, another bird. And then a couple of bogeys now. 2 out of 3 holes he's bogeyed. And you don't want the orange boxes, folks. Freddie Couples now trying to land us in a very thin fairway. Oh, no, he's going to be in the jungle. Wonder if there's any Florida Panthers over here. What if Burlington has Panthers? I'd have to talk to Ron, see if there's any Panthers in Burlington. Duffy Waldorf, if he can get a kick out under the fairway. No. So 2 drives, and neither one is in the short stuff. So let's see if Larry Mize, who's trailing in this, can get onto the fairway. And yeah, he'll be the only one of the trio to land in the fairway. Freddie Couples now coming out of some problems here. Try to hit it 100%. Get it to stop short of the water. And he will. Still got some work to do. Look at this green right here. This is a thin green. Try to land that right about here with a 4-iron. Larry Mize trying to get back into this thing. And, oh boy, he's got to slow down. Stop, and it does. So both golfers so far are snugged up against that water. And now a 7-iron now from Duffy Waldorf. Duffy's going to lay this one up nicely. So he's the only one in the fairway, but he's actually furthest away with some work to do over the water. Well, actually, no, Freddie Couples will be away. Freddie Couples now. Yeah, we got to go high on this one here. So Lawwood trying to get up over the water, get it to sit, and he does. He's on the green. Woo, that was close, but we'll take it. Larry Mize now is going to try to do the same thing. Oh, no. We need to do we're going to do a flop. That's what we need to do. We need to flop that on. There we go. And get it to stop and sit, and that'll work, considering we didn't have a lot of room to work with here. So now Duffy Waldorf. Oh boy, we're going to do a flop. Yeah, we need that up over the water for sure. Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He only hit it 80%, and Duffy is going swimming. And he's in. Oh, he's going to hit it again from there? Oh, man. And this time he clears it, and he almost sank it for par. But, boy, that was a tough shot. He had the best lie, too, and he didn't hit it enough. He tried to get it up over the water, and he didn't do it. Larry Mize now going to putt it from the fringe for birdie, and he's just going to miss that, but he'll tap in for par, and he'll climb back into this thing. Couples to try to stay in the lead. No! So it's going to be interesting here now. Duffy for bogey almost needs to make this 8 feet uphill. And he does not. He's going to double bogey because he could not chip over the water. He had the best lie, too, and he fell apart here. So the scorecard now is really interesting after 12 holes. It was all tied. Now Couples -2, Mize and Waldorf. Well, that's 7. You don't want to see those 7s. And they are in trouble. So it's all up to Freddie Couples now. If he can just keep it tried and true, he can walk away with this thing. He's trying to go safe on 12, and he's off. He did not make the fairway. Another thin fairway, and he did not make it. Larry Mize, no, we need to back this off. We find out that if he hits a 105 drive, it's tree time. Nicely done. As he tries to get back into the lead now. And Mr. Duff. Driver time. And see if we can send this cannon out there off to the right. Hugging the fairway. He might be okay over there. Yeah, he's doing all right. Freddie Couples, the furthest one back. The pin way back in that right corner. And 9-iron. He's going to hammer this right at the hole. He's going to hit and roll. And look at that shot by Couples. If he can tap that in, he'll remain in the lead. He's got a 2-stroke lead over Mize and Waldorf. So Mize now. Here we go. 9-iron. Trying to hit it towards the back of the green there. He's going to need a kick to the left. Small kick. He'll be all right. Still got a ways to go. About 17, 18 feet away. Duffy Waldorf now in a world of trouble. Oh, boy. He's got some trees to contend with. We can get that up and get that to drop in there nice and safely. And he does. Look at this shot. Wow. That was impressive by Mr. DW. Now Mize away for the bird. Over 17 feet for this putt. Can he curl it back in? No, he's going to be short. Duffy Waldorf for the birdie. 7.5 feet. And he got it. So he goes from a 7 to a 3 as he got the bird. Now Freddie Couples trying to keep his 2-stroke lead with this birdie attempt. And he got it. Freddie Couples drains that. Now Mize for par will fall back a little bit more as we go to 13. Yep, so Couples goes to -3. Mize remains even. Waldorf -1 as we head down to our last few holes. So this green here, this is a par 3. So that green is coming back to us about 8 or 9 o'clock. So let's try this right here. 4-iron, Freddie Couples going for it. And he'll be just outside of the beach. Bad miss hit off to the left. And he's got a chip and a putt to go, and that's going to be tough with the position of that flag. Duffy Waldorf, he's going to come in high. Try to get it up over there. That's sailing right into the bunker. So that pin placement is causing some problems here. So Larry Mize might want to play this kind of safe over in the middle of the green. And he hammered it. And so nobody on the green here. All three with bad hits. So Waldorf is in the world of trouble here in the sand. I'm going to lob out of this. There we go. Trying to come up. And he hit it too hard. He did not get the roll that he wanted to. And so he's going to be in some trouble. Mize now. Got a pitch and run. There we go. Playing for the pitch and run down the hill. I love watching the greens that do this. Can he get the kick back to the left? No, but he'll sit nicely there, and that should be a par putt. Couples in some problems here. Oh, let's try a flop. There we go. Trying to get this to flop on. He's short. He didn't hit it. Bad contact, bad hit, and he's in problems now. Waldorf trying to play this. This would be a big, big putt for him if he can get it, and it sails right by the hole. See you later. I'll be back in a while. It's Couples on the outside again. Just trying to snug this up now. And he didn't hit it again. Freddie Couples falling apart, hole 13, unlucky 13. And Couples, this is going to be his third try just to get it on the down green. And now he's on the green. He'll tap that in, but boy, I tell you, that's going to be a bogey for sure. Bogey for Duffy Waldorf here, and he got it. So safe here. Everybody falling apart except for Larry Mize, who will pick up the par. And double bogey now for Freddie Couples. And this match, folks, I tell you, let's look right now. It is pretty close. Couples with a double bogey blowing the lead here. He had a two-stroke lead, almost a three-stroke lead, and he falls apart. And if Duffy Waldorf didn't fall apart either, he would be tied in this match. So one stroke with 5 holes left. Larry Mize now tees off, hugs that right side, and he'll be off the fairway. Another miss hit. So we're going to try this over here. So we're going to try the driver like this right here. Duffy Waldorf's going to try to hammer this. He needs a kick back. No, he's in the beach. So here we are. It's another hole where so far nobody's on the fairway. It's Miss Hit City here on this Sunday afternoon. Freddie Couples now. And he'll be the third victim of hole 14 to get a missed hit. So 3 missed hits in a row here, as usually happens here on Action PC Golf. Mize with a sandwich. Sandwich. He's going to kind of hit this up here. Maybe get a little bit of a roll back down the hill. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Oh, he went right by the hole. But that is a terrific read. And now it's Freddie Couples from the sand. Let's go 95. Up over the tree, get that to land on the green and stop. And wow. Oh boy, too much of a spin. But that's okay. Al Red Sox fan is in the house. Al, you hot today? Out of the sand, Duffy Waldorf. Oh, he might get a roll here. If that comes back, no, he didn't. It caught and spun away. So Waldorf is still away here. He tries to putt this in from 22 feet away for birdie. Can this curl back down? Running out of steam, and he will tap this in for a par. Now Couples for birdie. He's in the lead. Despite the bad 13th hole. Oh, in and out. Oh, boy. Hole 13 and 14 becoming a problem. Now Mize can tie for the lead. No, he's in and out, too. So all the golfers here struggling in the back nine. Let's take a look at our scorecard. Yeah, so Mize the only one that didn't pick up the bogey. So Freddie Couples still leads by 1. Mize with the driver. And right down the middle we go. Yeah, hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I went out walking earlier. She took the dogs out for like 20 minutes and was like, yeah. She turned around and came home. I went out and I did almost 2-mile walk, but it was early. We had some cloud cover. It wasn't bad, but I think I'm done for the day. I got a couple small things to do, but they're all going to be indoor activities. I'm going to get back to my 1983 football season. And Duffy Waldorf, oh, he got a kick, but still falling apart here. He had a good middle of the tournament here. The beginning was terrible. Freddie Couples. And he's going to be off too, so 1 out of 3 on the fairway this time. Mize is away. 3-wood on this par 5, so nobody's going to get there in 2. It's a very long par 5, so Mize snuggles this up here. That could be an up and down for him for a potential bird. Freddie Couples now. So he's got to go 5-iron. That's the best he can do. See if he can keep this in the fairway, and he does so. Despite the hit off to the side, he's not too bad either. But now, the concern right now is Duffy Waldorf and what kind of position he's in as he tries to get out of a bad situation over there. He's going to blast this out with a 3-iron. Very nice. Can he hug the side? And he does. He finds that little bulge of a fairway over here. And so all players now on the fairway here at 15. Okay. Now we can read the green. So it's coming down to about 6 o'clock. So right about there. Lob wedge, 85%. Freddie Couples in the lead. Can he get that to come back to the right a little bit? Just a little bit. Yeah, a little hook there. Now Duffy Waldorf. Come in a little high. Trying to get this to sit right near the pin. And no, we need to go a little further than that. It's safe, but he's got a lot of work to do. All right, that looks good. So, oh boy, what are they doing here? All right, here we go. 45% Mize. Trying to get this up near the pin, and he'll sneak that in there. Oh boy, nice little roll at the end. So Waldorf 15 feet away, slightly uphill. Gonna get a little aggressive on this putt. Can he curl it back? No, he missed it, but that's still in decent shape to save the par. Freddie Couples slightly downhill. 50-50 chance for Freddie Couples. And no, he missed it. That's a tap in for par. Mize now for birdie. And he didn't hit it either. He lipped it. Duffy Waldorf taps his in for par. And Mize for par. He could have had a share of the lead. So now we're down to holes 16, 17, and 18. Here's the scorecard right here. Freddie Couples, -1. He leads. It's a very, very slim lead. Driver out now for Mize. See if we can get that to sit. And no, missed the fairway again. So that seems to be the theme here. And the back nine is missing fairways. There's got to be a song called Missing Fairways. Duffy Waldorf is just going to squeak that in there and get a nice kick for DW. And now Freddie Couples, who's in the lead, is going to try to keep this one in the middle as well. No, Freddie is fading away, folks. Freddie Couples might have just kissed the tournament away with that drive. A bad miss hit to the left. Welcome to Action PC Golf. So Mize, that green headed towards the water. I always tell you the green slopes to the water. 100%. We are not going in the water a second time. Mize hits this up, and that'll be okay. No, it won't be. I lied. He's in the sand. Couples in all kinds of problems here. Oh, he's going to have to chip this out. Yep. He's just going to chip that out. Play the percentages. That's all he can do. So now Duffy Waldorf, if he can sneak this on the green. Here we go with the pitching wedge. Up over the water, trying to get this to hit and sit. And kind of, sort of. He's on the green. He's got a lot of work to do, though. So now Freddie Couples, shot number 3. He almost has to put this right near the hole. If he goes into the sand, he's in a world of trouble. Didn't hit the green. Freddie Couples is into the sand. Holy cow, from the fire to the frying pan, back to the fire. Talk about a hot day. These guys here are in some trouble. And it's hot in that sand, I can tell you right now. Coming out is Mize. Third shot. And that is okay. That is a very makeable power putt right there, just outside the putting box. Freddie Couples for par from the sand. Freddie Couples, if he doesn't sink this, he will relinquish the lead. Out of the sand, headed towards the hole. Oh, he almost put it in. Freddie Couples nearly put that in, but he's going to be putting for bogey now. So Duffy Waldorf, after all said and done, if he sinks this 25.3-foot putt, will be in the lead. The crowd is deafening. There is silence all the way from Vermont to central Massachusetts, all the way down to Florida. Everyone is quiet. And he's going to read this coming back down the hill. Is going to run out of juice, but he should pick up the par. So he's going to tap this in for a par, and that is putting some pressure now on the other guys. Mize needs this to stay tied with Duffy, and he gets it. And now Freddie Couples needs this just to stay tied with everybody else, and he got it. So now, with 2 holes left, I think we're all knotted up, folks. Yeah, everyone is even. We got ourselves a barn burner. So here we go. Larry Mize will tee us off. It's all square with 2 holes left. The green goes towards the water. There's a lot of water. The pin is a tough, tough placement back here. So we're going to... Oh, boy, I don't want to go 5 wood. I'm going to go 3 iron. Straight away. Any miss hits, and it's water central for these folks. And he's got it. Mize is okay, but it's going to go roll down the hill. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. He's in the water. He rolled off. He rolled off into the water. So it's wide open now for Waldorf and Couples. Duffy Waldorf hitting the green. Can he stop? Yes! Yes! Just outside the putting box. Oh, boy. Oh, you were outside. We were just talking about how hot it was out. There's people that I know in Massachusetts and Connecticut that are outside playing hockey right now, roller hockey, and it's 95 degrees. These guys are nuts. One of them just called me, so I know he made it through, so I got to call him back to see if he's still alive. Oh, boy. 4 iron. Oh, boy. I'd like to back this off just a tad. Couples working dangerously with a 95% swing, but he's safe. And he got a nice roll. And it continues to roll towards the hole. Yeah, here in Florida, yeah, we know it's hot down there. But it's actually hotter up here than it is down there right now. So. And Ron's up by Montreal, where it snows like 11 months out of the year. So Larry Mize now. Oh, he's hitting from over here. Oh, jeepers. I didn't know that. Larry Mize. He's probably played himself out of this tournament, folks. Hitting into the water. And he's going to go off again. Off the green. So Mize, just count him out right now. So slightly downhill. Left to right for Eddie Couples. Oh, no, this is Mize still hitting. I'm sorry. Mize needs to sink this or he can go home. And he's in. So he salvages this with a bogey. A double bogey would have been too much to overcome with 1 hole left, but he got that to drop. So he's still in this. Now, Couples now, if he sinks this, he will have a 2-stroke lead over Mize. Couples, who hasn't been putting very well today, goes right at the hole, and he missed it. So we still have a competition here with 1 hole left. Duffy Waldorf, though, 14.9. That's how far away he is for the lead. Sole possession of the lead. If he sinks this right here, and he got it! Woohoo! The Duffster with a deuce here on 17, and boy, I tell you. And Couples taps in for the par, so let's look at this now. I think Duffy Waldorf has snuck into the lead. He did. Mize is +1, so Mize is probably done. And as Jester says, he got a little greedy out there. And he paid for it. So Waldorf with a 1-stroke lead over Couples and 2-stroke lead over Mize as we go to the par 4 18. I don't even know where I'm teeing off from, to tell you the truth. But we're going to play it over here. We're not going to mess around with the water. Over the water. And safe for Duffy Waldorf. He is in the fairway. He is in command right now. Now Freddie Couples, who's down by a stroke. He's going to try to cut in a little bit. Do I go over here? Ooh, that would be gutsy, wouldn't it be? No. No. That'd be pretty stupid. So, Couples trying to get it up over the water, and he does, and he's right next to Duffy Waldorf over here on the fairway. And, yeah, we got a lot of pars going on this one. And now it's a driver attempt for Larry Mize, who's kind of way back of the pack. He probably could have taken the chance and tried to get over to the right a little bit, but that's all right. So Mize is away. He's trailing by 2 strokes. Oh, we're going to continue. Oh, boy. And the green comes right back at us here. So pitching wedge, 100%. So we'll go like this. Hit that at the hole, and not too bad. But he's going to need the other guys to really fall apart here. So Duffy Waldorf, he's in the lead. As we take a look at our scorecard, yep, he's got a 1-stroke lead over Freddie Couples, who's even. They are side by side right here. Pitching wedge, 100%. Waldorf trying to get this up on the green, and he does. He snugs this up. Oh, boy. That might have just won him this Sunday afternoon tournament on a hot day. Freddie Couples now, he either needs to put this in or hope that Duffy misses that putt. Pitching wedge. Freddie Couples. It's this one. Going right for the hole. Can he get a bounce and a roll? No, he storms past it, and he's mishit several times to go by the hole. He got a nice roll back onto the green here, but still, he needed to put that one in and didn't get it. So Mize now, from downtown, looking for the bird, trying to save some self-respect here, and no. And that's been the story of his day. After a good opening, he fell apart. I got the white foam here now, so I'm finishing up just in time. Freddie Couples for the par. Boy, he's trying to read this down the hill, and he will not get it. So congratulations to Duffy Waldorf, who will win this tournament today. He's got a couple of shots to put it in here, so we're just going to lag this up because we don't need to do anything crazy. Yeah, and it's in. So he birdies us out, and congrats to Duffy Waldorf, who finishes -2 on the day. Freddie Couples even, Larry Mize +1. And that'll wrap things up here on a hot Sunday, because it's going to get noisy in this house pretty soon, I can tell right now. So anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. I was actually more or less running a test. I had trouble last night. I ended up figuring out what the problem was. It was the wrong USB setting. Seems to be going well. Hopefully my new mic here sounds really good on YouTube. I think it's the first time I've actually used it on YouTube. With my old setup, not going through StreamYard, so hopefully I will sound better. Anyway, I'm Dave. Thanks everybody for tuning in on a Sunday. I'm sure I'll talk to everybody later on tonight. Bye bye.